Hey everybody. Okay, I thought of a few more things I wanted to show you guys and explain some stuff. Okay, notice all those turquoise blue things. Now that is very annoying to me. I don't want turquoise blue on my page, but I have those. That's my highlight color for my links. I can look at all that blue and know that there's a link underneath that. And the reason I have it on, wait, let me just show you. If I go to my four-way pointer, see highlight, if I turn that off, then all that blue's gone. But I turn it on when I'm doing stuff like this because there's one reason. If you look in the bottom left corner, you see that little square? Let's see if I can highlight it. Right here. I have that there on purpose. It is a link, but if you notice, there's nothing to show it. If I turn the highlight off, you don't see it. But with it on, then I know it's over there and I can use it. And I use it for this. If I choose my symbols and I want to add a symbol to the page, let me pick one. Let's do this no sign. If I just tap on the page, that's how big it is. And that's not what I want. So I want it to be smaller, and I want all of them to be consistent. So I will tap on that little blue thing. Now I can move it, and it'll be the right size. You know, and I can control the size. Obviously, I can just stretch that square if I want to, and make it even smaller. But that way, see, my images can stay a little bit more consistent. Now, I haven't worked through all of them. I've had a lot of pictures that were already here. But that's why I have that there. And that's why I leave the blue on while I'm working. Okay. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you guys, since I did the last video, I've changed the default font to be centered like I want it, you know, and I've gone ahead and taken in the line spacing. So now I know that's my default. So if I select the top one up at the top, and it's already done, and I would need to reformat it, but if I go to my menu, I don't talk about this a whole lot because I'm not comfortable with it yet, exactly how it works. But see the apply style to selected? Apparently the style is the default. So if I click on it, see, it just centered it. Yay. And, well, it looks like I accidentally made 2 copies of it. Ah. But see how it's centered? Perfect. There. Okay. So you know that's available to you. I like I said, I don't ever remember to use it because I'm not real comfortable with how it works, but now I just figured that out, so that helped. I always see it, and I thought after I stopped doing the last video, it was like, I wonder if I could use that for this, and sure enough, it works perfectly. Okay, and what I wanted to show you about this page, what I do is I'll read a page, and this is why I said this is why I get my reading in when I'm ready to do the drawings, because I'll read along and I'll underline things that I want to point out, and I might do a quick sketch over on the right side, and I'll be thinking as I go to how would I make that look if I were drawing it. And so I'll do a fast sketch, and it'll end up looking kind of like this. And now notice I've got symbols already created with a lot of these images, so I double use them. You know, I'll use this man 2 or 3 times, or you know, whatever. So like you probably haven't seen it, but I know that I've used this how can we kill him in other places. And I can crop out that man that's looking kind of sly to the left, use him as an angry man, So I reuse these all the time. But okay, so then, 3 or 4 days later, I might come back and finish it. And this is what I'm talking about. See, like this, I added more details. Oops. I got the wrong pointer. See, then I change it to be more cartoon book-like-ish. And then, see, as I go, you can see, okay, I haven't finished that page. I just did the initial stuff. That one I call finished. That one's not finished because there's not enough on it. Now, see what just happened? I mentioned in a different video that we're unable to use the animated page turn, and this is why. Now, I'm pretty sure Ed is working on that to make that work better. It's a challenge for him. I mean, it's kind of cool looking, but it's not at all what you want. Okay, so that's what I will do. Come back and change the look of the page, and anyway. Now, notice on the left, I have added the scroll looking thing, and I use that now. Well, I told you I put that, but it didn't come looking like that. This is how it came. If I go here and look at my pictures that I downloaded, I got this from Penguin.com for free. And I'm going to show you. See, this is what it looks like. Open. Okay. But I know that if I stretch it, see, if I make it smaller that way and then I try to make it longer, it stretches the two ends. And I did do a video somewhere where I mentioned this, but I have to repeat myself because I don't know who picks up where. But when it's back in this position, what I will do is take it into the edit tool. So if I go, I want to try to show you guys on here because sometimes you don't see me click on my icon board. I do have this as a favorite down at the bottom, but this edit crop resize, what I'll do is I'll take the top scroll and crop it, do save and continue, then move that down to the bottom, save and continue, and then get something down here in the middle and do done. Now I've got the three pieces right here, and I can stretch the middle piece without affecting the end pieces. So, and of course you'll have to make it fit, so if you don't crop exactly in the same place, it's different widths in different places on the screen. What would have been smarter is if I had cropped it at one of the indentions so that it would have been easier to line up. But that's not too bad. So now I've got that, and I have put it on I put it on a master layer so that it shows up on every page now. And I will be able to do whatever I want to over on that side. Now, I think I did a little different something. There's a page that I did, this one. See how I had put these little pieces of paper? And there's not much going on as far as people talking here. It's all Jesus. He's like, it's a sermon. I don't know if you noticed that, but I've got him real light right here whenever he's preaching a sermon. And then I have these little pieces of paper tacked to it, just drawing attention to what's going on in the text. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Just a few more little tips. Okay? Y'all have a good one here. Bye.